Alright, now I'm going to teach you the trick where you signed your name on a card and I put it in the middle and it came to the top. That routine is called the ambitious card routine, or ACR. I'm going to show you 3 phases of the trick. These are the phases that I use, so I hope you enjoy it. Alright, this is a 3-part trick, and I'm going to show you each part separately so we don't get confused. In this trick, there are things that the spectator does while you're doing things, okay? So I'm going to try to put this in context so you don't get confused. So let's begin. Get a deck of cards, and this is how I start. I turn the deck face up, I spread them out, and I have someone take out any number card they like. It could be any number card. If you want, and this is the only trick you're going to do, let them take whatever card they'd like. But I want them to take a number card because A, I don't want them to sign any of my aces, and B, they're going to sign their name with a black marker, and it just shows up better on a number card than it does on a court card. Okay? So, give them the marker, tell them to sign their name. While they're signing their name at the exact same time that they're doing that, okay, you're going to pick up all the cards, you're going to turn them over, okay, put them in a mechanic's grip like this, and then turn the top card over like this and get a break beneath it. Okay, and how do I do this? I do it just like that. I turn it over, and then I push this card over, and then I draw this card back with these fingers and the thumb, and there you go, I'm left with a break. Okay, and then I turn this hand back like this, so now all they see is the back of my hand, that's it. They don't see this card reversed, and I wait for them to finish, and I'm ready to go to the next part. Okay, so here's the card. Do me a favor, sign their name. So they're signing their name. As they're signing it, you're turning this card over, pushing it over, getting a break, and there you go. When they're done, you take it back, and this is what they see. You're going to add this card to this card, okay? And the way that you do this is you turn the card like this. Now they see the back of it. You're going to add it to the pack just like this, okay? Leave it out a little bit. This finger here comes, and it pushes this card in to the deck like this. And then you can turn this hand forward, showing everyone the sign card. Really, you're set up like this. Let me show you what was happening back here. Okay, so you can see the exposed view. Just like this. Really simple. So then you turn your hands forward. There it is. Everyone can see it. Now we got this break because we're going to turn both of these cards over on top of the deck, okay? And when we have a break like this, it makes it really easy for us to go ahead and just grab both of these cards and turn them face down like this. Got it? So we have 2 cards. If they're on the deck just like this, well, it'd be a little bit more difficult for us to do that, but we could do this still. So I would just recommend getting a break like this, like I said in the beginning, and doing the trick the way that I'm teaching it, okay? And then turn both cards over like this. Everyone thinks that this is the sign card, but really, this is an indifferent card. This is something different. So you can set this card on the table. Then you can take all of these cards and put them on top like this. Do a magical gesture, whatever you like. And then produce the card that's signed on top of the deck. That's a surprise because it should be down here and it's not, okay? That's real magic, by the way, for real. So, let's go over this one more time. They sign it, turn this over, get your break, turn your wrist towards yourself, take the card back like this. Everyone can see it, both sides, okay? Add it like this, show everyone can see it, turn it over, take that card, thumb it onto the table. All of these cards, they go on top just like this, okay? Bam, it's on the top. And that's the first phase, okay? And now we're gonna move on to the next one. All right, here we are. We're ready to learn phase 2. And now you get to learn a really nice move called the cherry control. It's one of my favorite moves in card magic, so I'm excited to teach this to you. So this is what the effect looks like we're about to perform. It looks like we're putting the card in the middle of the deck, and then it's just on the top, okay? Which makes no sense. And this is what it looks like at speed from the back, okay? There's the card. I'm going to put it in the center of the pack, okay? Just like that. So it's somewhere in the center, lost and gone, okay? Snap, and it's on the top. It's amazing from the front and the sides, okay? From back here, you can see it, but that's okay because you're learning. So here's the work, okay? So So you're holding the deck in your left hand like this, okay, in mechanic's grip. This card, it's going to go about halfway down the pack. So riffle down with your thumb till you get to right about here. The right hand, it's going to put that card in, and your thumb can let go, just like that. You got it? The right hand's going to continue to push this card into the pack till it gets to right about here. Then your left thumb, it's going to move away from the deck, and these fingers are going to move away as well, like this. Okay? Now you're holding to the pack with this finger and the base of your hand. You're going to cock this card off to the left right now, like this, as you push in a little further to right about here. Got it? And then the thumb, okay, is going to push this card square with the pack like this. So ready, watch. Whoops, not like that. Like this. You got to catch that edge so you can bring it down a little. And you're going to go as far as you can with it. It's going to stop right about there because it's jammed. Then these fingers are going to help out. They're going to push the card flush with the pack like this. And that leaves that card out jogged out the back. It's pretty mechanical. It all just happens, okay? So let's do this again, okay? Super slow. In. Slow motion so you can see. You got it? So you can see it might be a little different than I explained it. Maybe it comes off like that. So instead of going straight and then out, I think I can just go off to the left a little. Right about here. I take over. Bam. So it looks like it's just getting sucked into the pack, okay? So there you are. Now you're ready to move on to the next part, okay? What we're going to do is we're going to strip the deck, okay, out of this hand and leave this card in this hand. Okay? So let me just show you what's going to happen. It's going to go like this. Okay? And the way that we do this is like this. It goes in the center. It's out the back, okay? It's right here. The right hand, okay, is going to grab this pack right here. And it's going to move it to the right and forward. Okay? While you're holding onto this card with your pinky and the base of your hand. So you're going to let go of the deck, but you're going to hold that card back. Okay? And then this hand here can move to the right like this. Do you see this? So it's like they're going opposite directions, both hands. When the card clears and it's out, you're going to move the pack below the selected card to right about here. And then you're going to hold the deck and that card with this thumb and these fingers as you fan these cards around. Now I'm going to do this slow and it's going to look really ugly, okay? Because you need to do this fast to get these cards to smear together perfectly, okay? But what will happen is these cards will spread all the way around like this and coalesce with this card. Now if this is face down, it would just blend in. And then I close the fan with one hand, so underneath all the work's happening, this finger pushes, and then these fingers grab them. And when I get to right about here, I gotta finish this like this. And I know that looks really, really ugly because you really gotta do that at speed, okay? So let's try again. I'll go slow as I can while making it look okay. Are you ready? In the center, out the back. Like that. Okay? Face down at speed. Okay, I do this little thing in the end just to make it look really fair. And all I'm doing is just spreading the cards over. And then I just put them back. So I just go deep in my hand like this, spread them over, and then push them back. Okay? So here's the card. It goes in the center like this. And it's done. It's on the top. Then you can turn it over. Okay? So that's how you control the card at the top using the cherry control. My favorite move in card magic. Now let's move on to the next phase. Alright, here we are at the final and last phase of the routine, and this is the part where you get the sign card from the deck to your mouth and blow everyone's mind. This is how it starts. Get the deck, put it in your left hand like this, mechanic's grip, Okay? Take the sign card and put it on top just like this. Alright, now for the work. You need to get a break beneath the bottom card, and this is how I do it. I do it with my little pinky just like this. I pull the bottom card down just like that, and then I keep the break. Got it? Just like that. So pull it down, and then I put my pinky in between the deck and that card. Now, here's some pointers. If the deck is beveled, let's say not in this direction where it's beveling down, but let's say it's going the other direction like this, it'll be very difficult for you to get that one card. Okay? So either keep the deck straight or keep it beveled the other direction like this. And then you can just reach in and grab just that one card. Okay? There you go. And now we need to transfer this break and this pack into the right hand. And this is the way that we do it. We come over the top just like this with the right hand, grab all of the cards just like this, and let go. And there you go. You have that break in the right hand. Alright, this is important. We're going to go ahead and do a swing cut. We're going to swing cut half of this pack into the left hand. So you lift up half the pack with the index finger here. Creates a V shape. You move it to the left. You grab the pack right here. Just like this. Watch this. These fingers come around. They grab the pack. It rotates the pack in your hand like this. And now you're back in mechanics grip with this pack. You still have this break. And what we're going to do is we're going to turn this card over with the deck just like this. And as it goes face down, we're going to add this card to it. There's nothing else to it. Just like that. Boom, boom. Okay? And now we have an indifferent card here. I make a one-handed fan like this. Let me show you how this is done. Here's the pack. It was in biddle grip. Just watch carefully. You can see how this is done. Thumb moves down. These fingers are going to help. This finger is going to move. I'm going to spread the cards like this. And you make this fan. Okay? If you do it really slow, it's really hard. So the thumb has a lot to do with this. The thumb pushes a lot, so the thumb's here, it's pushing. And this finger here is doing a lot as well. It's helping a lot smear these cards. Okay? So let me just make it here and show you the bottom and then show you the top so you can see this. Okay? Now that's the way that I'm going to teach this because that's the way that I do this. But if you can't do that and you're having a hard time, you can still do the trick. Just leave the cards just like this. Okay? I'm going to do it like this because this is the way that I do it. So I make a one-handed fan. The top card here is an indifferent card, but they think that's the sign card, remember? I'm going to put this card in the fan, let's say right about here. I'm going to ask someone out here to push it in for me. So either the spectator or someone else in the crowd, do me a favor, go ahead and push that in for me. As they push it in, I'm going to take this card off the top and I'm going to put it into my mouth. I'm going to bring this hand back down. This card's already in now, remember? Somebody just did this. I'm going to put this in this pack. So what I do is I riffle down like this. I put this in here. Just like that. Snap, magical gesture, look up here. I got the card. So that's how you do this. So one more time. There's the card. It's on the top. Okay. I get my break beneath the bottom card. I transfer it over to the right hand. Swing cut into the left hand. And this is how I actually perform it so you guys can see this. I think this is important. So right here, I don't just turn it over and drop it. I do this, okay? I say, everybody pay attention, watch the card. You see it? Follow it. Don't take your eyes off it. Watch the 10. Ready? Where's the 10? They might say there. You say, are you sure? Some people say yes, but most people say no. They're not sure. But then you can say, look, it really is. And on the offbeat, I turn it over like this, and I add the card. I make a fan. I say, now, do me a favor, okay? Will you push it all the way in for me? As I do this, another pointer, as I'm coming down to let them push it in, that's when this hand's going up. These hands are moving at the same time. This card's put in my mouth. They push this card in. Okay? it goes back in this pack, snap, and there's the card in your mouth, okay? So, boom, boom. We push it in, just like that. Thank you very much. It's in my mouth, it's done. And that finishes the ambitious card trick, so I hope you guys enjoy it. And in a second, I'm gonna show you how that all comes together by doing all 3 phases back to back, okay? And so you guys can enjoy it. So have fun, and yeah, cool. So like I said, we have all 3 phases. Now we know what they look like, so let's put them all together. And here we go, here's the routine. You wanna do me a favor? Take out a card for me. Nobody's here, so why don't I just do this for us? Do me a favor, go ahead and sign your name on that for me, just like that. Perfect, thank you. All right, now all I want you to do is just watch your card, watch it carefully. I'm gonna turn it over, I'm gonna set it, let's say, right here. All of these cards, they're gonna go on top, just like that. Now watch this. If I snap, look, it's gone. And guess where it is? It's over here on top of the pack. You see it? Okay, now watch. I'm gonna take your card and put it in the center of the pack, okay? Watch carefully, because with the snap of the fingers, it's back on the top again. Getting bored? Okay, this time, I'll make this card vanish from the pack for real, okay? It will actually be gone. I'll let you take a look at it. Are you ready? Watch. Watch the card, watch carefully. Push it in for me, just like that. Now watch. If I snap, it's gone. For real. I'll show you all the cards. Look in my mouth. You see it? And that's what it looks like when it's performed. So I hope you guys enjoy it and do it all the time.